I've had back pain for 8 years, significant back pain for 7 years. I was in pain the minute I woke up. So rolling out of bed, getting up, just those activities of daily living, like taking a shower, all of that hurt. And God forbid that anything fall on the floor, because if it did, it was just gonna stay there. Like, I didn't want to do anything that made me go down toward the floor. I really enjoyed gardening, and that's always leaning over, digging, using your arms and that kind of thing. I couldn't do that. If I did, I knew I would be in the bed for a couple days after that. Like, it was debilitating. I finally got to the end of what like traditional medicine I felt could really do for me. Like, I really was doing everything that the doctors were telling me to do, and I felt like I was being put on more medication, felt more hazy, just overall glazed, having procedure after procedure after procedure that maybe might help me for 2 or 3 weeks, but then it was always consistently coming back. And it was just affecting my life, and it had for so long that I was like, hey, I think I need to call Brooke and see what she could offer me. My experience with PeakRx is that they looked at me as a whole being. Yes, I've had back pain for a really long time. Let's look at that. Let's look at your goals. What are your real goals? Not just let's get rid of your pain, but what do you want to do? Let's look at holistically, there are other things contributing to this, maybe. My big one was stress and fear, that I could see that it was definitely a ribbon within that back pain. So how do we take all of that, put it all together, and come up with a plan? That's been my experience. And my experience was that it worked. PeakRx also never forced me to do anything, but consistently encouraged me. Like, okay, Micah, did you see where for the last 2 weeks you've been able to do this at home? So that is just a building block. That is, we're moving into this next. I want you to try. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna reinforce you. Let's try it. Because we don't want to just stay here where all you can pick up is a laundry basket. Let's see if we can pick up heavier things. And I think that encouragement, and in my mind, just knowing that we were building. It wasn't that we ever jumped from step 1 to step 10. We were continually building and building and building, and I think that also helped my fear. A huge difference is, or a success is, I'm completely off all pain meds. I'm completely off pain patches. I've decreased the serotonin twice. I'm not having to continually ice every single day, multiple times a day. You know, like those sort of things. Like, everything since I've started coming to PeakRx has decreased in the medication. And success-wise, I'm picking up things off the floor. I'm picking up heavy things. I'm more confident in myself. This has been different because it's been a little bit of a longer process. It's been a journey instead of like, okay, you get therapy from your insurance for 6 weeks. So we're gonna do this for 6 weeks, and then I'm sorry, your insurance won't pay anything. So this, at the beginning, I was coming more often, and then towards, as I've gotten stronger, and as I've gotten able to follow through the app some of my exercises and that kind of thing, I'm not having to come every single week. So I feel like the journey has been a longer process, which has been wonderful. It's been a process where I feel like I can continue this success through my life, through this next year, through this, that continuum, I guess. I don't know a better word for that. But there's not this constant fear of, oh my gosh, there's something on the floor. I'm just gonna have to wait for somebody to pick that up. That's a huge difference. And pick up heavy things. I keep saying that, but it's like, oh my gosh, I picked up something that was heavy and I didn't have to stay in the bed the next day for the whole day. That's huge.